In a small village nestled between rolling hills and ancient trees, there stood a cozy house with a bright red roof. This was the home of Grandma and Grandpa, who were known throughout the village for their kindness and wisdom. Their house was surrounded by a lush garden, where flowers bloomed in every color, and a small forest, which whispered secrets of old. One sunny morning, as Grandma tended her garden and Grandpa polished his old wooden cane, a small, curious rabbit named Thistle ventured into their lives. Thistle was no ordinary rabbit. His fur was a mix of soft browns and delicate grays, and his eyes sparkled with an endless curiosity about the world. Oh, how I wonder what lies beyond this forest. I've heard tales of humans and their marvelous ways. Could they truly have magic in their homes? As Thistle hopped closer to the house, he marveled at the vibrant flowers and the tantalizing aroma of fresh-baked bread wafting through the air. His little nose twitched with excitement. Well, isn't this a delightful surprise? A little visitor, Grandma said, looking up from her gardening. I haven't seen a rabbit this close in years. Let's see what brings him here, Grandpa added, grinning. Come on in, dear. We'd be honored to have you. I'm Grandma, and this is Grandpa, Grandma said warmly. Hello, I'm Thistle. I was exploring the forest and got curious about this beautiful house, Thistle said nervously. Curiosity is a wonderful thing. Let's get you something to eat and hear about your adventures, Grandpa chuckled. As they sat around the table, Grandma served tea and freshly baked bread. Thistle's eyes were wide with wonder. Tell me, what's it like outside this forest? I've heard so many stories, Thistle inquired. Oh, the world is vast and full of wonders. We've seen many things in our time. What are you curious about? Grandma responded. I want to know everything. How do humans live? What kinds of animals are there? What are the adventures like? Thistle's questions tumbled out. Well, let me tell you about a few of our own adventures. We once traveled to a distant land where the sky was painted with every color of the rainbow, Grandpa began. Inspired by Grandpa's stories, Thistle eagerly listened and learned. Grandma and Grandpa decided to take Thistle on a little adventure of their own. Why don't we show Thistle some of the wonders of the world beyond the forest? Grandma suggested. Really? That would be amazing, Thistle exclaimed. Then it's settled. Let's set out and explore, Grandpa declared. As they ventured into the forest, Thistle observed the world with fresh eyes. They encountered a babbling brook, where Grandma taught Thistle about the creatures that lived in the water. Throughout the journey, Thistle learned about the importance of teamwork, kindness, and curiosity. They faced minor challenges, such as navigating a muddy path, but they worked together to overcome them. I never knew the world could be so full of surprises. Thank you for showing me all this, Thistle reflected. The world is indeed full of wonders, Thistle. But remember, the most important thing is to keep learning and to cherish every moment, Grandma said gently. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the landscape, they returned to Grandma and Grandpa's house. Thistle felt a sense of fulfillment and gratitude. I will always remember this adventure. I promise to return with my own stories to share, Thistle promised.